Maybe it's useless meetings that achieve nothing. Maybe it's people who hit reply all when they should just be replying to the sender. Yes, you. And what's your workplace pet peeve? Whatever it is, chances are it's bugging you because it's frustrating and demotivating. So join us to talk about motivation killers is one of the most motivating people we know, Mary Abbajay of Careerstone Group. Mary, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. This is a great topic because we all have them. People, things, pet peeves. I had people that I sat with that drove me nuts. One guy would watch The Cosby Show at his desk when the rest of us were on deadline. Another guy was just bad-mouthing everybody around him. I thought long and hard, but I just moved my desk to a quieter corner of the newsroom.
Self-preservation.
And my boss didn't want me to. He thought I would be less productive. I was way more productive once I got away from the irritants. But that may not have been the best solution. You have several. Let's start with number one. Reduce toxicity.
Yeah.
So I moved. What's another way you can reduce toxicity?
Well, if you're the manager or the leader, you have got to really be on the lookout for the toxic people. Toxic people, only takes one or two of them. These are the people that spread negativity, they spread ill will, they will ruin and demotivate your staff. Get rid of the toxic people.
Oh, but sometimes the toxic people are the stars in terms of other metrics in the company. So if that doesn't happen, you say, revert to number two, learn and grow. I didn't do that. I just hit the road and moved. How can you learn and grow from negative situations?
Well, you can learn and grow from negative situations in that you can develop mechanisms for defense, mechanisms for coping, but really the learning and growing is something the organization should be doing for you. If you can't provide an environment where your people can learn and grow, you are going to demotivate them. It's one of the huge things that we're seeing with Gen Y, especially. If you want to keep them motivated, give them growth opportunities.
Number three, just stay focused. Try and tune out the distractions.
Yeah, stay focused, tune out the distractions. Help your people really understand where they're going. What is the big vision here? So not providing vision is going to allow distraction to come in.
What do you mean by four? Value time. I didn't understand that helpful hint.
The meetings. So you think about, like, what are time wasters?
Okay, here's the problem. I'm one of the few people who enjoy meetings. I like a chance for everyone to get together and talk. I'm one of the reasons meetings go too long.
So you are the demotivator here.
I am. Ask anyone.
Poor Tracy. But so, like, if you're so that might be fine for you, but you're part of the problem, Rebecca.
I'm sucking the life out of everyone else.
There you go. So stop it.
I did. I stopped going to the morning meeting. I call in. I keep it shorter.
And I bet the people are so much more motivated.
I have so much less opportunity to weigh in. Number five, communication.
Yeah. So not giving people enough communication or not communicating enough with people can be very demotivating, because when you don't communicate what's expected on tasks, or people don't know what everybody's doing or have the information they need to do their job, it can be very, very demotivating.
I totally agree. And I have to say, this is where women managers often, I'm going to be gender stereotyping, but I think they excel. I think women managers are much better at communicating to the whole team what's expected. I think male managers sometimes have the attitude of you're on a need-to-know basis, and then you feel left out of the bigger goals of the organization.
And extroverts tend to do this better than introverts as well, because they're used to communicating.
Okay, engage employees. That's fairly obvious, but you say it's important to do. But you also say, after you engage the employees, number seven, say thank you. Yeah, so we don't do enough appreciation in the world. I mean, this is like every day. You should always be saying thank you and showing some appreciation. Money goes only so far, but if you're on a regular basis letting your employees know, thank you, I appreciate it, good job, that goes really far to keeping people motivated. I totally agree. I had a boss that I loved, but he always felt that if he complimented you, if he said thank you, you would ask for a raise. And I always told him, I thought it was just the opposite, that if you can't pay your people more money, you just thank them more often. Rebecca, you were right on this one. Thank you. Thank you, You got an A for that. I'm going to send him the link to today's show. And thank you, Mary Abbajay. Number 8, lead effectively. Yeah. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. You know, leadership, all too often, I know we've talked about this before, we raise people into leadership and management positions based on their technical skills, not on their management skills. And really, you have to be a good manager and a good leader. This means really providing a climate where your people can do the best that they can and motivate them. It involves, like, getting input from your staff, making them feel part of the team. It's the leader's responsibility to engage the staff. Mary Abbajay, you're awesome. I will just say to people who find other people annoying, as I do, deal with it too. Part of it's just suck it up and stop whining.
Put your big boy pants on.
You're not asked to join a sorority, you're at work.
That's right. I agree.
There you go. Mary Havajay, thanks so much. You're always
Thanks,
the best.
Rebecca.